students, I want to introduce you to my weight management puzzle. The reason I call this my weight management puzzle is because sometimes managing your body fat levels can be challenging, perhaps even puzzling. So I have weight management depicted as a puzzle here, and there's various pieces of this puzzle. The central portion of the puzzle is the energy equation. The energy equation compares what you take in to what you expend. The net result dictates whether you gain weight, lose weight, or stay the same weight. The central portion of the puzzle on this side includes the food and beverage intake. That would be all the calories that you consume with all your food and your beverage intake. When you compare that to your basal metabolism or your basal metabolic rate and your activity calorie expenditure, as well as the thermic effect of food, it will dictate again whether you lose weight, gain weight, or stay the same weight. All the perimeter puzzle pieces can exert an influence on the central puzzle pieces, making them larger or smaller, or potentially stay the same. Depending on what you're trying to achieve, you would want to manipulate as many of these puzzle pieces as possible to sway the pendulum in your favor to achieve what you're trying to achieve with your energy equation. This right here is the first puzzle piece. It's stress, and ask yourself how stress can impact your food and beverage intake. Next, we have the social influence. Now, your social influence can mean many things. It can mean the people you hang around with. It can mean the things that society dictates. It can mean our social constructions, such as our meals and mealtime and so on. Media. How does the media impact your food and beverage intake? Convenience. Do we make the most healthy selections out of convenience? Most likely not. How does convenience impact our food and beverage intake? Finances. How does our financial states impact our food and beverage selections? And food as a reward. We're taught from the time that we're just a little bitty kid that for our good behavior, we get a goody sweet treat, a snack of some sort. Therefore, for bad behavior, we don't get a goody snack treat. As we reach adulthood, this mindset persists, and so therefore we reward ourselves as adults for our good behavior with potentially things that we might not should eat or drink. On this side, our basal metabolism is part of our metabolism. It is our energy expenditure in a basic or rested state. Pretty much it's on autopilot. You can't do much with it, but if you put on muscle, it will help you to raise your basal metabolic rate. Every pound of muscle requires 35 to 50 calories to sustain and to operate that muscle, and so therefore you will raise your basal metabolic rate by 35 to 50 calories daily for every pound of muscle that you put on. How in the world can you increase your calorie expenditure through the idea of activity? Well, the activities you do every single day, make them a little bit more challenging for yourself. You can do some exercise, resistance training, flexibility training, cardiovascular training. Not only will you burn calories, but you'll get the health benefits from those activities as well. Make your activity fun. Sports and recreational activities are a fun way to increase your calorie expenditure through the use of activity. And we have the thermic effect of food. The thermic effect of food is the energy cost to process a meal. Every meal or food item or beverage does cost calories to process, to digest from the body. And so therefore, if you want to take advantage of the thermic effect of food, you would want to consume small, frequent meals. You would have to redefine what you consider to be a meal if you're going to eat many of them throughout the day. If you eat frequent meals, it keeps your blood sugars more level, making it less likely you will put on body fat. And small, not as in size, but small as in calorie content. So if you're eating frequent meals, you would want lesser calorie content per meal. And so that's the weight management puzzle. There are more details concerning it, but that's just an introduction to it. If you have any questions, please contact me. Remember, we have that open forum. Please use it. Thank you.